Yo lo guys, selamat datang di SeijiwanGame. Di video kali ini saya akan share tips bagaimana cara dapetin secret achievement atau gold star S di chapter 2 pada game Naruto Shippuden Legends Akatsuki Rising. Tanpa berlama-lama, ayo kita langsung menuju ke videonya. Tapi sebelum itu, subscribe dan like bagi yang belum. Semoga yang subscribe dan like kamu kelak masuk surga. Amin. Oke guys, untuk mendapatkan secret achievement atau gold star di chapter 2, teman-teman yang harus perbuat adalah bermain tanpa menerima damage apapun. Jadi maksudnya kamu bermain jangan sampai terkena serangan yang membuat HP kamu berkurang. Contoh, misal kamu mendapatkan hit tapi menggunakan Kawarimi no Jutsu atau jutsu pengganti jadi kayu, masih aman guys, selama belum taking damage. Saya menganjurkan kamu untuk membawa perlengkapan shuriken dan kunai. Biar apa bang bawa gituan? Biar nanti kamu masih bisa mengalahkan musuh dari jarak jauh. Jadinya musuh nggak akan bakal bisa menyerang dari dekat maupun mendekat ke kamu. Namun tetap berhati-hati sama yang namanya shuriken dan kunai musuh. Selain itu, terkadang mereka suka spam, lempar shuriken dan kunai. Ya mesti be careful. Baik, biar lebih jelas dan paham, kamu bisa simak gameplay walkthrough saya ini.
I'll give it a shot! Chapter 2, Invaders of the Sand! I might even be better than you now, Kakashi-sensei!
Well, you're louder, that's for sure.
Anyway, I'm starved. And I haven't had a bowl of ramen from Ichiraku Ramen since I got back!
Well, I already ate before I bumped into you, but... Huh?
Hey! Naruto, it's you!
Shikamaru!
Is that the same little squirt?
You're back, huh? You've changed, haven't you?
He hasn't changed at all.
Didn't think so.
So, are you two going out, or what?
You've got to be joking. I just came to the Leaf Village for a meeting about the tuning exams.
And now that I'm the exam proctor, I have to show the sand representative around our village. Yeah, well, speaking of which, what are you gonna do, Naruto? You're the only one from our year who isn't a Chunin.
Huh?
Kankuro, Neji, and Tamari here, they've taken it a step further. They've all been made Jonin.
Huh?
Yep, and Gaara's the Kazekage.
Kazekage?!
I'm guessing you want me to abuse my power and get you into the Chunin exam. Is that it?
The participant list is already set, right? Please!
Why can't you just wait till next year?
Don't waste your time with him, Shikamaru. My dad even has what it takes to be a tuning.
Hey, think you can just insult me like that and get away with it? If that's how you really feel, then take me on, Shikamaru! I'll prove I'm even better than a Chunin! In fact, if I lose to Shikamaru, I'll forget about becoming a Chunin altogether!
That's ridiculous. Don't listen to him, Shikamaru.
Interesting challenge. I think I'll take you up on it.
Hey, you can't decide this on your own.
I don't feel like arguing with him anymore. I'll beat Naruto, and this'll all be over.
That settles it! How's the training field sound?
Fine with me.
This'll get me one step closer to becoming Hokage! Just you wait, Gaara! Clone Jutsu! Shadow Clone Jutsu! Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! Shadow Clone Jutsu! Rasengan! Shadow Clone Jutsu! Shadow Clone Jutsu! Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! Shadow Clone Jutsu! Rasengan! Shadow Clone Jutsu! Shadow Clone Jutsu! Shadow Clone Jutsu!
You little snots! This is the third time you've gotten in our way, boy, and it's gonna be the last.
That's pretty tough talk for someone who just got owned. Who are you guys anyway?
Whoever they are, they seem to really hate Naruto, and they're getting on my nerves.
We're gonna get you too, little lass!
What? Me?
You knocked me halfway into the grave! You gorilla!
What did you call me? Maybe I shouldn't have stopped it halfway.
Let it go, Sakura. Why don't you thugs give it a rest? We may not look it, but we're Hidden Leaf Ninja. You don't stand a chance against us.
Shut up, boy! We'll be all over you when you least expect it.
Ha! We'll fight you anytime, any place. Let's do it, Shikamaru!
Why does this stuff always happen when you're around? What a drag.
Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! 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 How's that? How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! 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 Rasengan! Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that?
Are you serious? We can't add another person to the exam at this point.
Don't worry about it. When I win, we won't have to. He won't listen to explanations. With Naruto, punches speak louder than words.
That's for sure. But I'll bet that's not the only reason you want to fight him, right?
You're pretty smart. I actually want to see how his training panned out.
I get that. But what happens if you lose?
Then I expect you to deal with him. You're the big important Jonin of the sand, after all.
You sure talk a lot.
Shikamaru, stop sweet-talking Tamari and let's get this thing started! I'm waiting for the call to fight!
Sorry. Okay, let's... Anytime you're ready, show me what you're made of.
You're about to get a fistful of what I've learned in training, Shikamaru! Shadow Clone Jutsu! 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 Shadow Clone Jutsu!
I don't believe it. How can you be that strong?
How about it, Shikamaru? I've got more than enough to be a Chunin, don't I? So, you gonna let me take the Chunin exam like you promised?
Before that, you'll have to beat me.
Hey, that wasn't the deal! You're a Jonin! Stay out of this!
Oh, I see. You don't have the guts to take on a Jonin, is that it? That's odd coming from someone who always talks about being as good as Gaara.
You can do it, Naruto.
Fine then! I wanted to do this anyway!
Tamari, I thought you didn't want to get involved. You listening, Miss Jonin?
Might as well knock this shrimp down a few notches, talking trash about Gaara all the time. Whenever you're ready, Naruto. If you win, you're in the exam.
That's what I like to hear, and I'm gonna hold you to that promise! Shadow Clone Jutsu! 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 No way!
I never imagined he'd be that powerful. Now I know what Gaara meant.
You better keep your word, Tamari. Shikamaru, I'm looking forward to that Chunin exam.
Fine. I'll open a special slot for you to take it.
And I'll report back that you're potential Jonin material.
Hey, how cool is that? Maybe you can skip over Chunin and go straight to Jonin, Naruto?
I'll put in a good word for you. I really think you've got what it takes.
Woohoo! I did it, Sakura!
Good work, Naruto. And now you just gotta wait a year.
Thanks, Shikamaru. You know, Hey! What do you mean, wait a year?
Sorry, but this year's exam participants have already been approved by the 5th Hokage. I can't add anyone else at this point.
But hey, maybe if you beat the 5th Hokage, she'll let you in. What do you think?
Are you nuts? I can't beat Grandma Tsunade.
So, you're giving up?
Naruto,
What?
good luck next year. It's time for me to get back to the village now.
Give me a break. That's way too long to wait. Shadow Clone Jutsu! Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! 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 How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! Shadow Clone Jutsu! Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! 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 How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! Shadow Clone Jutsu!
So we have to get this one before the one at Orochimaru's hideout. It seems he's become a traitor, sharing information about us.
It must be done. But even I don't know what'll happen after we cast the jutsu. Will that bag be enough? I mean, we're going up against a Jinchuriki.
My jutsu are all art, and I've also brought along my specialty. He is the One-Tail, after all. According to my calculations, everything we need is in the bag.
I hope you're right. But are they part of your calculations?
Those black cloaks emblazoned with red clouds. You must be of the Akatsuki.
The bingo book says your heads are worth a handsome bounty. How about you make things easy for everyone and let us kill you?
We'll use some of the money to arrange a nice funeral for you.
Rogue ninja after a bounty, are you? Deidara, teach these losers a lesson.
I'm not wasting my precious art on these clowns. We do it together or forget about it.
I'm not about to mix it up with these lowlifes.
Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? Rasengan! Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? 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 How's that? How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? Rasengan! Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? How's that? How's that? How's that? Shadow Clone Jutsu! How's that? How's that?
Black cloaks emblazoned with red clouds. No doubt they're Akatsuki, Captain Yura. How should we handle them, sir?
Gather the troops immediate.
Captain Yura!
It's nothing. I see. So that's what it is.
We'll report back to the village at once and round up a group of experts.
Wait. It'll be over soon. Just wait.
Sir?
Captain Yura! You... Ah!
Good work. You remember me, I presume.
How could I forget? Lord Sasori.
Of course he remembers you. If he didn't, the jutsu would be worthless.
Shut up. Who do you think is responsible for getting us this far? Now that he's taken care of them, we're in the clear.
It's my turn now. Sit back and watch the show, my man. I'll attack the village from above. What do you think of my artistic creation,
Don't make me wait too long.
Gara of the Sand, Jinchuriki of the One-Tailed Shukaku. Let's see what we've got here.
Yos, begitulah cara dapetin secret achievement atau gold star S rank di chapter 2 pada game Naruto Shippuden Legends Akatsuki Rising. Apakah sulit teman-teman? Menurut saya gampang-gampang susah. Karakter efektif yang saya sarankan buat kamu adalah Naruto. Kage Bunshin-nya berguna sekali. Jika kamu suka, boleh share ke teman-teman lainnya. Kasih komen biar yang nonton tidak dianggap bot oleh sistem YouTube. Kalian dapat kasih gift super thanks di komentar sebagai imbalan atas ucapan apresiasi ke saya. Jangan lupa untuk subscribe bagi yang belum dan nyalakan lonceng agar kamu tidak ketinggalan update video terbaru. Thank you sudah menonton dan tidak skip iklan. Sampai jumpa di video berikutnya. Matane.